versus Peach, GP versus Khanage. Tea time 44. Don't actually know what match this is. I would assume losers semis.
3, 2, 1, go!
Winners final, never mind. I thought they would have been losers for some reason. Oh yeah, because Azalea, yeah, okay, no, this makes sense. Never mind, this is winners finals. That's how I judge the bracket, by the way, is where is Azalea? Not here. As Khanage rapidly building up percent. It gets a little too antsy, GP points for the up tilt, and is just going to do the GP thing of run away and look for an opening. Unfortunately, oh, Stitch Face on deck. Does it matter? Now let's see what Khanage does with it, and it doesn't matter. I don't think I've actually seen Khanage land a Stitch Face. I've only seen him for a few games admittedly, but every time I've seen him pull a Stitch Face, it's always just been, oh, it's just missed. Which is, like, fair enough, as that's a very nice little back. Oh, no. Oh, don't do it to him. Please don't do it to him, Khanage. He doesn't deserve it. Oh, okay. Stitch Face plus bomb drop. Khanage is a lucky boy, but GP will survive that exchange and will not get the up smash. It's a little aggressive ledge coverage option from him, but he is currently down in percentage, but this is the thing GP's been very good at, is it doesn't really matter what percent he is at, he's only after the game when his final stock goes, he's able to make miraculous comebacks from any situation. To the point where I'm not even sure it's a comeback. I think he's genuinely still even at this point in the game. But Khanage is very good at not allowing any openings. It does help us playing Peach, whose frame data is rather egregious, shall we say. Regrab? Okay, yeah, regrab, and immediately he has to pick an option immediately. GP just covers him off at the pass. Yeah, Khanage's defensive game, not even defensive game, his poke game, let's say, his neutral, where he just doesn't expose himself too much. He just gets the hits he needs, and I pick a bad time to say that, as he just gets hit for being a little too aggressive. There's very few windows he does give, though, as he will take GP stock to the ground. Air train for GP though, to rack up that percent back. A little aggressive with the forward air, and Khanage just able to sneak in with his own earlier. They basically have the same forward air motion, just one of them is a big old sword and one of them's a crown. Khanage trying to challenge quick draw. It's very risky to do if you don't have something already out to punish it, and GP to quick draw straight into him. So GP is actually getting close to potentially losing his last stock here. He does need to play a little defensive, but just chases him up to the top last time with the grab. So now last stock apiece. Khanage basically at the realm where he can get to ledge and force an edge guard perhaps as a kill option. Goes a little too high to get the down air, but maybe through too many buttons GP to get the down tilt, but still not a massive advantage given over GP yet. GP wants to play a little get up, but will just roll in, not get punished for it. Second forward air won't hit for GP. Dance around each other some more, and I was not ready for that to kill. I genuinely thought that was a fake finish. But forward air, middle of the screen, early hitbox, GP was inside it apparently, and that's to be game one going the way of Khanage. Last time they played it was a 3-1 in GP's favour, however. So it could be that if history repeats itself, we get the 3 in a row. History is very hard at repeating itself around here, but there is potential. So here we go, game number 2 on deck. Small Battlefield seems like the stage GP defaults to a lot of the time. It's a good stage for him. He uses it well. He has the little platform that can catch people with 8th at the ledge at. That 8th at the ledge didn't actually land. That's kind of sad. And he'll go over the little down air jabs from Khanage, but still gets grabbed. Puts to the sides. And quick draw for GP will make sure he lives. Ooh, very aggressive smash there for Khanage. I'm not sure that wasn't meant to be a dash attack or something. Still, doesn't get massively punished for it and will just make it back to stage. GP gets there, dodge means he doesn't have to use Ether, which is there's a chance Khanage has the punish. He does actually have the punish at the ledge as well, because if GP goes high, that's exactly in forward air range for Khanage, and that is something he's more than happy to throw out. Oh. Okay, Khanage throws the turnip, still gets aggro when it gets shielded. And GP will punch that, but it's not ready to catch the wake up there for Khanage, and only giving the advantage. Regrab. Tech chase. Nope, GP's going to throw out the up tilt and deny any follow up from that. Big up. Oh, spacing Khanage. He's not going to. GP is the king of spacing. He invented the graphic. He's not going to fall into a grab range willy-nilly. However, dash attack means he's not falling, so technically he's still vulnerable to grabs. Good interrupt on the quick draw that time. And counter on the ether means that stock is gone. And now Khanage with a 3-1 stock lead. I'll say yeah, GP is never out of the game truly, but he does have his work cut out from this time. The other quick way to do it would be to get him a ledge, but Khanage no quarter given there. Unfortunately, he just walks into GP's second classic, which is ether at ledge. I have said that a lot because it's a move GP does a lot, and few people, they might have caught on, but they've not really caught on how to punish, and that's the important detail. If you're going to hold shields, GP will take the ledge every single time, and he's okay with that. As Khanage is able to get tech chase, get the regrab, but not able to really extend that combo anymore, but still building up a lot of percent on this last block for GP. Was enough again, actually. And oh, very just a quick draw. Khanage might have him sniped here. Counter, dead. Yeah. You can't afford to go low. GP calling straight for the roam back. Small battlefield it will be. But yeah, like, I feel like GP can't afford to go low here, because as soon as he does, he's just in range of getting blown out by that counter, and if Khanage is able to cover the high recovery turnips enough, then it's damned if you do, damned if you don't set up for him. Let's see if we can find another way to make it back to the stage as we go into game 3. Khanage 2-0 now. It's actually quite remarkable because GP has been known to play to very high percents. His recovery, Ike has not been known to have the best recovery, but GP has managed to make it work enough to some ridiculously high numbers in the past. But this does not appear to be one of those games in which he gets to live that long, as Khanage just turns on the after stitch face, don't, down into hell. Oh, good call on the ledge, gets the frying pan straight to the noggin, and will reset the situation. And no, GP just about able to the ledge there, won't have to go ether. Ether to ledge not punishable by the toad. So that's at least one part of GP's game plan that hasn't been crippled. But he's still losing this game, 1% still, and this is going to be an ether. It's not going to be ether, it's going to be 2 turnips, and his stock has just gone at that point. He's got no jump, he's got no air, well, no chance of an air dodge to the ledge of that distance, and ether goes high, but doesn't go across, and at that point he really needs to be cross. GP just faking out like it's going to chase off stage, holds up back in attack range. Good call out with the dash attack, but unfortunately not going to kill 100%. Forward air not going to kill either, and this is just going to let Khanage float it. No, you're not going to be able to do the peach thing and just hover slightly out of range. Just bait the opponent into pushing buttons and then slightly stitch face again. Got a shield that time. You're not going to be able to just wait it out. GP's going to go out there and chase you for it if he thinks he's accessible blurred. Reverse ether doesn't land on the ledge. I respect the attempt for GP, but it's just got its spacing slightly wrong and will die for it. And now 2 stocks to 1 once again for Khanage. He's on the verge of taking this game, putting GP straight into loser's bracket. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. GP trying to fight back a little bit, gets this little string going, but not able to find it as he gets a very antsy on the... Well, to be fair, it's like he had nowhere to go off that forward air afterwards. He was like, okay, I'm either off stage and dying because I'm using ether, or landing in front of you because I've got nowhere else to really land. And now Khanage forces the air dodge. He's going to get the reverse ether. It's not going to land on stage. GP realizes it's been had, and it will be a walk-off 3-0. Dominant victory for Khanage. anytime GP was off stage, the stock was just deleted. It was a masterclass in how to beat GP, and we'll need to see if he gets the run back, because I would quite like to see it myself.